The Poundcast is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Did you know that internet service providers know every single website that you visit? ExpressVPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet, so your online activity can't be seen by anyone. Secure your online activity by visiting expressvpn.com/poundcast today. That's expressvpn.com/poundcast, and you can get an extra 3 months free. expressvpn.com/poundcast. This episode of the Poundcast is also brought to you by Louisville Vegan Jerky, or the Louisville Vegan Jerky Company. You can check out their website at lvjco.com, and you can get their jerky there. It's all meatless jerky. It's all plant-based jerky, and they have a variety of flavors, including 2 new updates to some classic flavors. They have a buffalo hot wing, which is kind of the update to the buffalo dill, and there's pepperoni pizza, which is the update to perfect pepperoni. But there's a bunch of other flavors too. There's smoky Carolina barbecue, and there's smoked black pepper, and then there's the small batch flavors, flavors such as Serengeti's Italian beef, and more, Kentucky. Oh no, maybe they're out of that one. Sorry. But they've got Riff Raff's orange chicken. That's interesting. Kentucky Future Tick chicken. There's Shelby Park honey barbecue. So anyway, if you use the code word Poundcast, you can get 20% off your order on this website. This stuff has a shelf life of 9 months. It's bagged in the United States, and you can also get it at stores like Whole Foods or Sprouts. But if you want that discount, get it online. 20% off. Code word Poundcast. This episode of the Poundcast is also brought to you by listeners and viewers like you. If you go to patreon.com/poundcast, you can become a member and support the show, but also get bonus content. You get extended versions of the episodes. You get other little bonus things there too, but that's the main reason you'd want to join, is the extended versions of the episodes, because we do about an hour for the main episode, but then we do half an hour to another hour on the unzip. We call it unzipped, is what the bonus stuff is called. And that's when things start to really kind of let loose and fly. So check that out. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/thepoundcast. If you want to see some clips there, and also video of the main episode. Because we have video for these episodes. And also we are on Instagram, The Poundcast, and Twitter and TikTok. So check us out there. Now, on this episode of the Poundcast, Doug is in Europe on tour with Eric Andre, so he's not here. But Jack Birch will be joining me, and we will be looking at some more British PSAs. So we'll check those out, and then we're also going to check out some other videos that Jack found. One of them is a seagull imitation competition in Belgium. So we're going to check that out. And then in the Unzipped, we check out a duck calling competition. Well, duck calling and turkey calling competition, and husband calling. What is that? Husband calling? We check out those competitions, and we also look at the different fashion or choices that people made at the, I guess, most recent Met Gala, whatever that is. We don't really know what it is, but it's some sort of event, some kind of exclusive event that takes place at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So we're going to do all that in just a bit. I think that's all there is to mention. So yeah, I guess we'll just roll the clip. We'll play the theme song, and then we'll be back with Jack Birch and the episode. So let's roll the clip.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
Hello, and welcome to you all. Welcome, Jack.
Hi, Brent. Hi, Pimples. We're back.
We're back. What are we doing?
Oh, I will say, actually,
yeah.
we just heard the theme song. A remix or the original theme song we just heard?
Yeah.
Well, there is, if you go to bandcamp.poundcast.com,
Oh, yeah.
I've put together a compilation of all the remixes of the theme song.
Yes.
There's about 80 tracks or something like that up there. And if any new remixes come in, I'm going to be updating it. So the Sean McNulty rap will go up there as well. But if you want to check that out, you can search for the Poundcast on Bandcamp.
Yeah, let me check that out right now. What is it again?
I think it's bandcamp.poundcast.com or bandcamp.com/poundcast. It's
probably
poundcast.bandcamp. Yeah, that's the one.
.com. Let's just take a peek real quick. Oh, well, I don't know. I think I got it. Maybe it's the Poundcast. I don't know. I gotta look into that. Maybe we'll put a link in the.
Yeah, we'll put a link.
I should
here
have
looked that up before we started.
It is the Poundcast. Yeah.
Okay. The poundcast.bandcamp.com.
And this is the compilation of all the remixes of the newer theme song.
Yes, the 2021 theme song.
Yeah. And yeah, wow, there is lots of tracks here. Tracks from people like Todd Naum, Kyle Keifman,
Gotta give it up.
Eastern Engine, Weird Artifacts, Christina Chubb. Lots of people in there. It's a mega mix.
It's a mega mix.
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
I mean, this and that. Nothing too nothing too crazy, just working from home.
What do you do for exercise?
Well, we have a gym right here where I live.
Oh, is that right?
I haven't I haven't gone yet. I was going to the gym a while back and been slacking.
Mm-hmm.
I get walks with my dog and skateboarding when I can as well.
What do you like to feel the burn? Are you into that kind of thing?
That's the thing. I started going to the gym like last year, I guess, and I'm just not sure if it's for me.
I
it's
hear
a bit
that.
too it's a bit too involved when you're there. Like it's all about the gym when you're there, and you have to concentrate and stuff. I prefer if I'm like on a walk or something to get exercise.
Yeah.
Or
I guess
outdoors.
Skateboarding is really works your body.
That's probably my main one.
Mm-hmm. Are you do you like to? How do you feel about the sweat or whatever that's on the gym instruments? Or know what I mean? Do you care about that kind of thing, or other people's?
Yeah, a little bit, and there's like spray bottles and stuff to hand.
Right. That's kind of prevented me. I toyed with the idea of taking up martial arts again.
Yeah.
For the exercise, not because I want to fight or anything, but but I toyed with the idea because I used to do martial arts, but then what stopped me was the thought about putting my bare feet on the floors where other bare feet are all the time. and it's something that I didn't care about when I was younger and did martial arts, but now it's
Yeah,
something I'm more conscious of.
it's strictly barefoot.
Well, at least, yeah, from what I know. I mean, maybe there are some martial arts where you can wear, something to cover your feet, but I would imagine, they don't want people slipping. You can't wear socks because you're going to be
Oh,
slipping around, but
yeah.
um, maybe there's some kind of shoes you can wear. I don't know, but it does
No,
seem
I
kind of
get it though.
seems a bit gross. I mean,
And
the
as clean as they try and keep gyms as well, there's always that like scent
that
of,
the
people are working out there constantly.
right, the scent of
You
a
you
the
can't
scent of
hide
a
that.
person. Yeah, you can't hide the scent of a person. The scent of the scent of sweat and skin and other things, and
It seeps
cracks.
in.
The scent of a crack. It does seep. And yeah, when I used to do martial arts in the past, there would be puddles of sweat on the floor
Yeah, that's not good.
and I would step in them, and that was gross. And I mean, I didn't care as much then, but now I care. I don't want to step in people's puddles. So I don't know. I just think I got to work out by myself.
Yeah, do karate at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Break my own boards. But anyways, have you been? So you've been keeping up with what is the Met Gala? What is that? What are we doing today? Are we doing something? Are we
So,
doing? Are we looking at
well,
PSAs? Are we looking at Met Gala stuff?
yeah,
What's going
we
on?
got a couple of things. We got a couple of things. We can do the PSAs, and some other vids, and then yeah, I also it was the Met Gala. I don't really know anything about it.
What is the Met Gala? What is that?
I don't know, just rich people go and show off outfits, and
Is
there's
it
a
a
theme to it, and it might be a competition.
is it a fashion based thing?
It's a fashion based thing.
The Met Gala is what does the Met mean? The Metropolitan
Yeah,
Museum?
yeah, the Metropolitan Galleria. I don't know.
No, what is the Met? That's a museum. It's the Met. I mean, I've been to the Met, I think, right?
Oh, maybe they hold it there. I mean,
It's the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
I really don't know anything about it
But I
other
guess,
than
yeah, why is there a gala there? What is this about?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
And
it's
it's
sort of a festivities
for the elite.
for the elite. Okay.
Hmm.
So we were maybe going to look at outfits. Maybe we do that in the after show debrief because it's more of a visual thing, I guess, right?
Unzipped, yeah.
What was there was an audio thing that you had suggested. What was it?
Well, there are just some other videos that I sent that would kind of be good for audio.
Got it. Okay. So maybe we should take a look at those, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd be down to jump into those.
Okay. Should we look at Oh, okay. So we have some other videos or we have some more British PSAs.
Yeah,
What are they called again? The British PSAs?
PIFs, PIFs,
PIFs, right.
British PIFs.
PIFs. Okay, so let's do that. Let's take a
Yeah,
look at some of these PSAs. Or should we look at those other videos that you had?
I think let's do the PSAs first, and then
Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
mix it up a bit.
All right. So what we have here is, hold on a second. Um, Lonely Water. Should we take a look at that one?
Okay, this one's intense.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share this and see what shakes loose here. Lonely Water. What I'm thinking about when I hear Lonely Water is I just think of some little fountain that's barely working and just spurting its own little juice out.
How did you
Uh,
feel about those fountains at school where they're like,
I
the ones
used
that barely dribbled?
Oh, well, those weren't really too usable. Although, gosh, I probably didn't really care too much. I probably still tried to suck it off a little bit.
I know. I'm thinking I did as well, and it's gross looking back.
It is. I mean, look, I certainly appreciated when the spurt was coming out better.
Hmm.
There was a nice stream, and I remember the feeling of it
I
hitting your
appreciate a good
mouth.
spurt.
Yeah, when it was spurting out. I mean, spurting is maybe not quite the right word. What do you call that? A spurt. What is that thing called?
But it squirts.
It's more than a squirt. It's a
Sprout?
Stream. It's a. Is it a? What did you say? Call it
Sprout?
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
it's a spout that
Oh
spouts
yeah,
off.
spout.
Spout. What's that thing called? What am I thinking of? Stream. I guess
Y-
stream.
Yeah.
I guess I'd like a nice stream.
Yeah.
And I remember just after doing some kind of activity, sports, I remember just going over there and wanting to drink some water, and it hits your mouth, and it's nice and cool. And then but then sometimes it would be kind of warm. I remember, yeah.
Oh yeah, the warm
Sometimes
ones are no good.
it'd be warm sometimes, but then it'd be a nice cool stream, and I remember I would just fill up on water. I remember just filling up, but people would spit that water onto the spout, and I remember my cousin demonstrating to me why you should not maybe drink from the fountain is because there people would spit onto it. Wasn't very. It's kind of interesting to think about a, this thing that people drank from that everybody shared. Everybody shared this thing that you drank from. That was so weird. I don't feel like people do that anymore, really.
I did actually use one this year when I was
Oh,
skating with Doug. There was one at the skate park,
was there?
and it was hot water.
Oh,
It
was
wasn't
it?
even warm. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
hot.
It was
No good.
hot. Did Doug use it too?
No. After me, I got one hot stream, and you don't want that.
Um, yeah, it's interesting to me how the water fountains, what a weird concept. It was just something that was so normal, for me at least in the 80s. Just, oh yeah, there's a water fountain. Let's go drink some water from it. I mean, I don't know. I just don't do that anymore, at all. I would never do that now.
It's a lost art.
Yeah. But it's also because, now I drink water from a bottle or something. I don't really drink tap water like that anymore. It's different world, different water. But I guess let's check out this lonely water. I'm trying to figure out how to make this bigger, but whatever. Maybe we won't do that. Okay, so let's see here. Does this look big enough to you, or is this kind of small?
I think when you hit play, I think a full screen comes up in the corner. Oh, there's a full screen there.
No, yeah, I see that there's a full screen, but I think, oh, okay, this works. Here we go.
Yeah. I think that's good. Yeah.
I am the spirit of dark and lonely water, ready to trap the unwary, the show-off, the fool. And this is the kind of place you'd expect to find me.
Wait, hold on a second. So wait, was this some sort of, I mean, it looks like some sort of mage or something like that that's over there, So it's showing this water. The water looks
like an old swamp.
It looks like a swamp, indeed, yeah.
Spirit of dark and lonely water.
I mean, first of all, this seems like this is from some sort of adventure movie or something. The Dark and Lonely Waters. And it's a swamp, really. And then you see this mysterious hooded figure here.
The unwary, the show-off, the fool. And this is the kind of...
There's this hooded figure here. Either that's some sort of warlock or... some sort of magician, or maybe a clan member. I don't know. I guess they didn't really have the clan in England, so I guess it's probably not a clan member. But he's
on vacation.
Oh yeah, maybe he's on holiday. Yeah, it's a clan member on holiday. I saw clan members in Spain, by the way, but they weren't really clan members, but they look like clan members. It was an Easter parade. I was there. I was in Madrid for Easter one year. And there was this parade, and these people were wearing outfits that looked like Ku Klux Klan outfits, but I don't know.
They just like the look.
They just like that sort of hooded look. This sort of looks like, you ever hear of a computer game called Loom?
Loom? No, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, it looks like the main character from Loom, this faceless hooded actually,
it's very dark fantasy.
Star Wars, don't they have hooded people like this in Star Wars?
Yeah, those desert people.
Yeah, desert people. Yeah, this is look like one of those desert people. Trying to hide. Well, whatever. I'm trying to get I think that this. Well, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
The place you'd expect to find me. But
And then wait, and then it shows a kid who's hooded all of a sudden. You know? It's got
Oh, is it kind of like a Kubrick match cut?
yes, it is a coup. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it shows this mysterious hooded figure, and then it cuts to a kid who's hooded, who's, you know, it's almost as if, oh, was that they were playing make-believe and the kid was sort of pretending to be this sort of mage? All right, we'll see what happens.
Expect to find me. But no one expects to find me here. It seems too ordinary. But that pool is deep. The boy is showing off.
All right, so they've got a ball. Uh-oh. I see I see what's going on here. So there's some kids. They're playing around a sort of ditch that's filled with water, I guess you'd say. There's their soccer ball, or their football, I guess, is in the water, and they're trying to get it out with a stick. And there's a kid, he's got a stick, and he's starting to slide down the ditch a little bit.
He's showing off.
Yeah, and his feet are looking real muddy here. Muddy shoes here. So these kids they're kind of, and they're wearing some of them got bell bottoms on. So this is
they're true 70s kids.
This is some 70s kids here.
And look, he's there in the back.
The who?
The mage.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice it. That is so creepy. Whoa, that is so creepy. Oh my gosh.
I just noticed that too.
That is so funny. Wow. So the mysterious mage, hooded. Oh, it could be the Grim Reaper, by the way. Could be the Grim Reaper. He's in the background of this shot with these kids. The kids are up front, and then in the back, you barely can see it. The hooded
Poundcast
figure.
style, almost.
Yeah, it is. Wow, that is amazing. That's a great shot. That's a great shot that the kid is. I wonder if he's in these shots too. Let's try to find him. Let's see. Any sign of the hooded man, the hooded creature?
Here.
I mean, the thing is.
No,
covered.
I can't see him here.
I can't see him there, but he hasn't shown up yet. Okay.
It seems too ordinary. But that pool is deep. The boy is showing off.
Wow.
Whoa.
The bank is slippery. The show-offs are easy.
Okay, so the kid obviously fell into the ditch or the water and went quiet.
I
mean,
his friends did not help him.
Nobody helped him, but I guess if the water swallowed him up, I mean, one would deduce that, well, if we go in there, we're going to get swallowed too. But more importantly, the magical figure didn't help him. You know what I mean? If anyone's going to help him or capable of helping him, it would be this hooded figure.
The boy is showing off. The bank is slippery.
Hold on a second. This kid just falls in and maybe dies, and that's their expression.
Yeah, everyone's just like,
It's not like they're going, "Oh no!" They just get quiet and they just say, "Oh,
I guess we're not getting our ball back."
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I guess. Whatever his name is, Larry or whatever. I guess Larry's dead. It does feel like they're a little more bummed out about the ball than they are about the kid who just fell in the water,
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, the hooded man is just, what a weird figure. He just joins the kids.
He's like, oh, I'm the new Larry.
Yeah. He goes, "Don't worry, kids. I'll replace him. Don't worry, kids. I'll replace him." It's just some man wearing a hood. I just wanted to take a quick moment to let you know about one of our sponsors, ExpressVPN. So, internet privacy is important, wouldn't you say? The stuff you look at on the internet, you don't always want people knowing about that. And, say you want to go to DannyDeVitoFeet.com, or you want to go to worldswidestdick.com. And it's sort of a private thing for you. It's something that, you don't really, you're not trying to share, broadcast that. Well, using the internet and checking sites like that out without using a VPN or Express VPN, it's really a lot like going poo-poo without closing the bathroom door. You know, you don't want people seeing and smelling what you're doing in there, right? And the thing about it is, a lot of people might not know this, but internet service providers, they know every single website that you visit on the internet. So they just, that's a little bit, some people are exhibitionists, they don't care, but a lot of people do care about their privacy. They don't want anyone anywhere knowing what they're up to. And internet service providers, they know everything. So what ExpressVPN does is that it creates a secure, encrypted connection between your laptop or whatever device you're using and the internet, so that your online activity is completely private. It's as easy as closing the bathroom door. You just put on you turn on the application and you just click one button and it's on. It's that easy. Works on phones, laptops, and even routers. Some people call them routers. I call them routers. So, anyone who shares your Wi-Fi, they can be protected too, if you're using it on a router or router. So look, Doug and I I was at Doug's place the other night, and, we wanted to, we like to do a thing where we kind of check out JPEGs on kramerscream.net. I don't know if you guys have been to that site, but it's kind of a private thing that we like to do, just the two of us. And so we used it on, we used the internet browser on Doug's TV, his flat screen TV, because we wanted to, we want those nice big shots of Kramer's Cream. And so we used ExpressVPN on his TV, and it was great because we didn't, we could be completely free and not self-conscious that, I don't know, someone might know what we're up to and kind of start giving us, I don't know, targeted ads and stuff or whatever, because we don't want advertisements for, other creams and stuff. We just want Kramer's Cream, and we also just want it to be our own private thing. We don't want other people checking that out. So it was really, it's kind of a game changer for us because we feel really liberated now when we get together to have Kramer Cream sessions is, using ExpressVPN has really kind of made us feel private finally. So that's cool. So secure your online activity by visiting expressvpn.com/poundcast today. That's expressvpn.com/poundcast, and you can get an extra 3 months free. expressvpn.com/poundcast.
The show-offs are easy, but the unwary ones.
There he is. There's the hooded man again. Do you see it? So this is a new scene right here. This is a big lake, and in this big lake, there's somebody again with a stick trying to get something from the lake, and the hooded man, who is really you see him right there?
Yeah, he's got to be Death, right?
It got to be some sort of Grim Reaper, I guess. He's in the background. I actually think it's really cool how this figure is hidden in the background of these shots. It is kind of Poundhouse-like. Actually, it is. This reminds me of the river scene, the LA River scene.
Easy, but the unwary.
Okay, so there's another kid with bell bottoms here. He's got another stick. He's trying to do something. He's hanging off of a branch, and he's over this lake.
What is he even trying to do here?
I think he's trying to just pet the water or something like that. He's saying, good water, nice water.
Our easiest.
He's saying, Don't worry, water. You're not. Don't be lonely. I'm here to pet you. I'm here to
Yeah.
pet you. He's trying to keep the water company and pet the water
Mm.
with his stick.
Still, this branch is weak.
It's interesting that there's a little glass of water hanging, or jar of water hanging from
Oh yeah, that's
the
weird.
tree. What's that all about? Maybe that water needs more company, you know? Why don't you stop neglecting the jar of water, then you won't be putting yourself in danger here. Plus, this body of water has plenty of water to keep itself company. You know what I mean? That jar of water needs company.
Yeah, that jar's lonely.
Are easiest.
What was the guy
That's the
saying?
true lonely water.
The show-offs are easy, but the unwary ones are easier still. This branch is weak, rotten. It'll never take his way.
Look at the Grim Reaper just turns away, you know? He falls into the water, obviously. And then
My
the
work
Grim
here
Reaper
is
just
done.
goes, he just looks the other way. I didn't even see it happen. This narrator's interesting too, you know?
Yeah,
But this branch is weak. Rotten.
it's rotten.
Rotten. It's
He'll
weak.
never hold his weight.
Never hold his weight.
Hmm.
This branch is weak.
The way he says it, this branch is weak.
It'll never take his way.
Man, look at the way the kid falls off. I mean, it's interesting work. Whoa, it's how did
It
they,
sounds like his back broke or something.
Never
yeah.
take his way.
Look at the way he kind of falls off. It's so weird. I wonder how they shot this. I guess there was some mat.
Is that like a
underneath it.
Dutch angle or whatever it's called?
It's a weird angle. Yeah, I don't think it's a Dutch angle as much as it is some sort of Flemish angle. I guess that is Dutch in a way, but yeah, it's more of a Luxembourg. It's more of a Belgian angle, I think.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a
sort of
Belgian angle.
Belgian angle. Look the other way. And the ducks are all quacking. The ducks are having a field day. The ducks
Yeah.
actually ate him, I think. He
Yeah,
fell in
it's
the
a
water and then the
feast.
ducks just ate him. Listen to that. Look. They go, oh yeah, tonight we feast. It's getting all messed up here. What's going on?
His way.
The ducks just went for it. Oh my gosh.
Fool would ignore this. But there's one born every minute.
Did you hear that? What fool would ignore this? But there's one born every minute. The narrator is so sinister. He's saying there's a fool born every minute.
I think the narrator is the mage.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Under the water there are traps. Old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
Oh, look, there's someone in the water. Quick, use that big stick to get him out.
Sensible children. I have no power over them.
Oh, he is. I think, yeah, the narrator is the death guy. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. It's so interesting how scary this is.
Yeah. I know.
Sensible children. I have no power over them.
Oh, mate, that's a stupid place to swim.
Oh, they got him out. They got him out. Death lost on this one. That's why
Did you hear? Go back and hear her technique for getting him out. It's quite funny.
Accident.
Oh, look, there's someone in the water. Quick, use that big stick to get him out.
Sensible children.
uses that big stick to get him out.
Yeah,
Use that big stick. Use
which
that
is
big
what
stick.
the other guys perished from using this stick in the water. So
Right, and also this is also the big stick. I mean, this is Poundhouse again too. Yeah, I mean everybody's using a stick, and then now the stick works.
Mm.
I have no power over them.
Oh, mate, that's a stupid place to swim. Hey, go over and get that thing to wrap him in. You don't feel cold, mate. How long was you in there?
What? They got the Grim Reaper's cloak. Okay, because the kid didn't die because the Grim Reaper kind of
Died
dissipated or something like that. You know?
again, Poundhouse style.
Right. Oh my gosh, it is. So the Grim Reaper just sort of vanished, but his cloak, his hooded cloak thing or whatever, his robe, I should say, that did not disappear. That stayed. And so rather than, hey, go get his clothes. Well, I guess he's wet, so they don't want to wet his clothes, but they're saying, okay, go get that weird robe, right? I mean, imagine, okay, anyway, whatever.
Place to swim. Hey, go over and get that thing to wrap him in. You do not feel cold, mate. How long was you in there?
That thing.
Ew, what thing?
She could tell it had that guy's essence in it, you know?
Yeah, it had his
Ew,
sting.
gross. It's got some sort of, I don't know, Grim Reaper's. I smell the Grim Reaper. I think the Grim Reaper's was unclean. There was an
Smells
unclean
like a
essence
musky
in-
gym.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I think the Grim Reaper had been working out a bit, and I smelled it, and that's gross. And I'm not trying to wrap him in that.
You do not feel cold, mate. How long was you in there? Ew, what thing?
I'll be back.
This is some Schwarzenegger stuff right here. I mean, this is 70s, so this is before. I mean,
It was
I'll be back.
pioneering, I think.
Yeah, I guess James Cameron must have seen this or something. I think he studied at King's College in London, and he.
I'll be back.
Oh wow! Look at this. The Grim Reaper's cloak sinks into the water at the end. That's sort of symbolic, you know, is that these kids have been dying in the water, and now the Grim Reaper
Now it's
dies
his
in the
turn.
water. Yeah, it's his turn to take a dip.
I mean, I'm sure that terrified lots of kids.
That's interesting. So that was that. That was kind of some weird stuff, right?
I mean, I like that they weren't afraid to try things then, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
in the 70s.
No, it's definitely, you know, it's there's a reason why it's the greatest period of filmmaking, you know. So should we keep going with British PSAs, or should we do? We've got Man Trap, Fire Doors, Mr. Blunders, Mrs. Blunders, Billy Blunders. It's a whole family of blunders. Don't be.
I guess yeah. Should we do another PSA? They aren't all as dark as that one.
Perhaps this. We'll do a PSA, and then we'll do one of these other videos. Here you have weird Belgium seagull competition, Iowa State Fair duck competition. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at, what do you like? Man Trap, Fire Doors, Mr. Blunders?
Yeah, we could look at Man Trap.
Okay, Man Trap. Man Trap. Man Trap, that sounds like something. What does it sound like?
Man Trap.
Man Trap. It sounds like some sort of, I don't know, it sounds like something. Let's see here. Should we go full screen like we did last time? Let me share this. Let's go full screen. A related video is 10 funniest UK ads of the 70s. We can go full screen. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's just that some of the video gets blocked, but it doesn't matter. I'll put you over here. Or put us over here. Actually, over here. All right, hold up a second. So there's a woman here. She's cleaning up. You know, she's doing what women do. She's cleaning the house. You know, no, I'm just kidding.
What a real 70s woman does.
She's a 70s housewife, it seems. You know, just cleaning. Baby boy, what's that all about? Oh, that's a clue, maybe. It says, congratulations, a baby boy. So maybe she so she just had a baby. And she's cleaning up the house. That's a little expository clue there.
Yeah, well spotted. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so she's got a baby boy. That's a little foreshadow. Maybe she's ignoring the boy. He dies. Maybe maybe he falls in some lonely water. So there's all these congratulation cards here. She's cleaning up, scrubbing the floor. I mean, I'm not trying to. She does look kind of older, though, to be honest. I mean, she looks like she, would be. I mean, doesn't she look a little older?
She does look a little older. Maybe she's a maid.
I just find it a little hard to believe that she had a baby boy. You know what I mean? I just unless unless those are old cards from, you know what I mean? She just never. She just liked having those up, or
Just kept him up.
maybe the baby boy did die, and then it was sort of she kind of got stuck in that time or something like that, or she's kind of stunted or something like that. Because she does look older to me, you know. She looks like she would maybe be.
Yeah, she's not popping out any fresh ones. Let's
It
be
doesn't
honest.
seem that way, you know. I mean, if anything, she seems like I don't know, a grandma or something like that.
Could be.
Okay, here comes her baby boy. Maybe he's grown up. Maybe it was she just had the cards up. So there's a kind of a younger man who's arrived in his car. He's coming out, and she's happy to see him.
Polish a floor and put a rug on it. You might as well set a man trap.
What? Okay, so a polished floor, you put a rug on it. They're basically saying it's essentially the same thing as a man trap, which looks like a bear trap, but it's bigger.
Yeah,
It's one of those bear traps. It's one of those bear traps with the claws, and it's set. And they're saying it's basically you might as well just be setting a trap
for a man.
Hurry up, bring him in the warm.
All right.
I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, that is the housekeeper. That is the housekeeper. She just Okay, so here the parents have now just come home. That is some sort of housekeeper, or maybe it is their
or the grandma or something.
It is the grandma, maybe. So she was cleaning up, and so they just came home from the hospital, I'm assuming, and brought. Oh, it's got to be the mom. It's probably the mom of one of the parents.
Yeah.
She was minding the house while they were at the hospital having the baby. And they've just brought this newborn baby home, okay?
And she set a man trap.
And she set a man trap for them. So who's going to fall for the man trap? The mom, the dad, or the baby? Let's find out.
And to think
yeah, it was the man. It's weird because I thought that was a woman just now. I thought this was a woman. Doesn't that look like a woman? I wasn't sure.
It kind of does.
I thought that was the mom carrying the baby just now, but all right.
Androgynous daddy.
But I guess he was, carrying some luggage and stuff,
And to think he'd only just come from the hospital.
That was a public information film.
Yep, he got chewed up in that trap.
That was a public information film.
He just got chewed.
I just thought man trap was funny.
Well, yeah, I mean now at least the grandma and the mom can feast on the man. They can cook him up, and have a feast.
Yeah, she's gonna be hungry after giving birth to that baby, I guess.
And plus, there's no room for another man in the house. They got a new man.
I think it was a purposely set man trap.
Well, yeah, there's a new king in town, and that's that baby boy. Congratulations on the baby boy. Should we go to one of these other vids?
Yeah. Let's check out the Belgium one.
Belgium seagull competition.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is kind of interesting.
Hey, I have a question for you. Do you ever try to do North American accents?
A North American. I could maybe do like a valley kind of voice, like I'm from the valley.
Uh-huh.
That might be it.
Uh-huh.
I can't really do like a normal American voice. This is the best I can do.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like when an urban comedian's doing an impression of a white guy.
Yeah. That's probably where I got it from.
Yeah, a white dude going there, he'd be like, hi, yeah, that sounds good. Let me, yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, can I get those by Friday? That's what that sounded like. You learn how to do accents from watching.
I'll get that by Friday.
Can you do an urban kind of voice?
Now, what would an urban guy say? You know you know what I'm saying?
Can you say this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the 90s right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
this the 90s right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my 90s things on. I'm doing my 90s things.
I wear crisscross. I like wearing,
I got my turtleneck. I got my
yeah,
chain.
man.
I
I
got my
like
leather duster.
shoot, man. I mean, I'm watching these Steve Jobs videos, thinking to myself, I gotta get my black turtleneck. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm an urban guy.
Okay, so this starts off with an interesting shot of a guy here. This is the bizarre seagull imitation championship held in Belgium. I guess people imitate seagulls here, and then they see what shakes loose. I mean, this is an interesting shot right here.
This is what they start on.
Yeah, this is almost some sort of, almost like a money shot of sorts. Oops. Let's see here. Where are we here? Hold on a second. This is interesting. I'm trying to get up. Where are we? It doesn't matter. Are you there?
I'm here.
You can see it?
I can't see it.
You know what? Because I didn't share it. That's why you can't see it. Because I didn't share it. That is the reason why. Can you say that? Can you say this? Yo, I can't see it.
Yo, I can't see it, man.
All right. Here we go. Wait, why is it hiding us? Doesn't matter. Can you see it? No.
I saw it for a second and then it went again.
Yeah, I don't know why it's
disappeared again, man.
If I go full screen, it doesn't let me go full screen. I'll just have to do it.
Yo,
like
this is whack. Oh, I'll stop now.
No. It's funny to hear that. Okay. This man has a very unusual talent. So it's basically the first shot is a man with his mouth open, and he's got a little bit
trail of spit as well.
Yeah, it's this saliva that's sort of a little on the mucousy side. There's a kind of a strand of mucousy saliva that is kind of attached to the top of his mouth to his tongue. He's got his mouth open. It's kind of suggestive, I would say,
And it's tight on the face as well.
Yeah, it's very tight. It's kind of a money shot of sorts. So that's a man making that noise, by the way. I mean, it's definitely suggestive,
Look at that banana as well.
So for some reason, there's a banana hanging from the ceiling, and he's got his. I don't quite understand this. It's very suggestive. I mean, he's got his mouth open, and there's a banana hanging from the ceiling, and there's another man kind of doing a reach around. He's holding the microphone kind of to it. He's holding the microphone underneath the banana, kind of, and the guy he's kind of making these, I guess, seagull noises to the banana. Why the banana's hanging, I don't quite understand. Is it supposed to be suggestive on purpose?
I have no idea.
Okay, they have a different banana hanging here. This one's the first banana was curved, it pointed right at his mouth. Well, like almost pointed at his mouth. And then the other one, what does it say? Red green? Okay. Now this other one though is a
new contestant.
It's a new contestant, it's a woman, and this one, the banana, it's just straight. I don't get the banana thing. This says, welcome to the 2019 Gull Screeching Championships. I thought this was from the 90s or something. The way that
this is new.
It looked like it was 90s kind of, I guess, in a way.
Look at the people peeping through the window in the back as well.
I know, they're just creeps. They got sunglasses on. They're just peeping through the window. They're just looking at these people with their mouths open towards these bananas, and they're just sort of maybe touching themselves, Also, meanwhile, the guy with the reach around microphone, he's wearing some sort of bill on his forehead. And
he has like a beak.
He's also just got an interesting look on his face. I mean, his face looks like a bird in a way. You know what I mean? The way his eyes are, And the way his sort of face is shaped, he looks like some sort of bird, you know?
Yeah, he's bird-like for sure.
It's a different banana every time, you know? I don't understand that. This is a new contestant here. Okay, back to the original guy here.
Yeah,
I mean, his banana is just fully just pointed right at him, you know?
right at his open mouth.
He also happens to be the best imitator, I think, so far.
Hmm.
Well, they showed that already. Oh, look, it's now there's a
It
caption
even
that says,
said-
just don't ask what the banana is for. Okay, so this video knows that the banana is a little
Weird.
suggestive. Yeah. This is, all of the contestants have been kind of young, but until this woman's a little older, it seems.
People come together here to have a competition on gull screeching. So they try to make the best of imitating the sound of a gull, which sounds rather stupid, but actually it's real science. Before you can really imitate a gull, you have to make...
It sounds like they're almost saying girl, you know? He's
Girl,
like,
yeah.
before you have to imitate a girl, you know? It's almost like they're
It's
doing
science.
impressions of girls, you know? These are impressions of girls.
nice observations, otherwise you will never make it. And that's so nice about this event. This is a kind of science. It's public engagement. It's wonderful. We have points, 20 points, and 15 points are...
Wait, this isn't... I wonder if this is going to get flagged, actually, you know? You know, no, right? This shouldn't get flagged, right?
No, this can't get flagged, right?
Hope not.
With regard to the kind of sound they make, does it really resemble a gull or not? And the other 5 pounds, points, deal with the performance, how they feel like a gull,
So there's points.
behave like a gull.
What's up with the... Okay, they said don't ask, I guess. When I can't ask. The banana thing is so bizarre. I don't understand it. But I guess they know it's weird, I guess. Those people creeping on the window is bizarre to me, you know? Their sunglasses.
They're loving him.
It helps if you live on the coast. And then you
Okay, that guy is very into it.
pick up the seagull screaming, yourself.
He's got a seagull feather behind his ear.
Something like this.
That was not... I would have thought for a guy who seems like he's from the coast and's got a feather in his ear.
It helps if you're from the coast.
I thought he was going to be a little better. To me, that was the least convincing imitation.
Yeah, that was not good.
far.
Maybe that's why he's not in the competition.
He's more of
Something
a...
like this.
Observation, écoute, aller à la mer du Nord. Et...
So this guy's wearing feathers and I don't know, he's got eyes and a long nose, beak type thing coming out of his forehead.
I think.
Yeah, it looked like a carrot coming out of his forehead. He looks like a unicorn almost. Actually, it looks like a penis and balls kind of, but it's
does.
a red, kind of an orange penis with sort of balls with
White balls.
pupils on them. I mean, there's something suggestive about all of this.
And
you know?
feather pubes.
They're making orgasmic noises. Ah, 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 ah. And then there's a banana and they're opening their mouth. Oh.
Et là, j'ai trouvé que c'était plutôt sympa de faire le cri de la mouette. Et en faisant le cri de la mouette, les mouettes m'ont répondu. Bizarrement.
Okay.
Okay.
I really enjoy the sound of a seagull, so I want to create it for myself. So I practice a little bit, and yeah,
Look at his
it's a really fun
entourage.
sound, but it's also a difficult sound.
That's his crew. You know, I swear it says 2019, but this looks so 90s to me, you know?
I know, those guys look real 90s.
The two guys in the back look so 90s to me. This thing looks 90s.
Time to create.
Belgium stuck in the night.
I think it's probably held in a funny purpose, but I think some people here are very serious about it.
Thank you.
It's interesting. The accent sounds like a mix between French and Dutch.
Is that where Belgium is? Is it in between those places?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God.
Ready, lads.
He said Reggie Watts. Reggie Watts.
Imagine if Reggie Watts came up.
Oh.
I think
So wait a
are
second.
very serious
I
about
thought
it.
that the red green guy was the best one.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve the medal.
Well, first of all, red green seems like
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't
he
get
does have-
first.
oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't get first, I guess. He got some other thing. I thought red green was the best. Now here comes Reggie Watts.
Reggie Lots.
Oh, it's lots. Oh, that guy. That guy won.
The guy with the entourage.
Overwhelming. I don't know how to
Wait.
describe it.
How weird is this entourage? This is so funny. These guys are just standing in back of them, just stoic, you know, just staring.
Down the camera as well.
And it's just funny because they look kind of similar in a way. They have similar sort of hairstyles, and I don't know, they're just totally 90s and stuff. It's so weird that they have. It's so funny that they said, "Oh, let's get your entourage in there too," you know. And they don't say anything; they're just staring. They're not even smiling.
It's like it's very amazing. I didn't thought I would win this competition. It was just for fun, and this is the result. So yeah, it's awesome.
Those guys look like some kind of The Shining, you know, like or something like.
Bodyguards or something.
What?
They're bodyguards or something.
It's so weird how stoic they are. What is going on? Wait, by the way, look at that guy with the feather. Did you see him? He's really
Yeah.
excited for him. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his day of the year, I think.
Look at the guy with the feather. Watch. Look at him right there. He's really excited. Really excited. Do you see?
Overwhelming. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's very amazing.
It's weird how the guys are just staring right at the camera. Why are they doing that? They're just, I mean, they look pissed in a way. Well, the guy on the right looks kind of pissed, but
yeah, I would win this competition. It was just for fun, and this is.
By the way, this guy is the main guy. He looks like an actor or something. He's a kind of a good-looking guy. He's like looks like some kind of Sarsgaard type guy, you know.
Result, so yeah, it's
Belgium
awesome.
Sarsgaard.
So they won't tell us what the banana is. Okay, what I want to I want to look at that guy's performance real quick because I kind of missed
The first guy.
No, the guy who won. I want to just see what
I think it's after this guy.
De faire le cri la mouette, et en faisant le cri la mouette.
Maybe, I don't know.
I
that's
really
disturbing.
enjoy the sound of a seagull, so I want to create it for
I
myself.
think
No,
it
it must be
practice a
before
little
that.
bit,
It's
and
before that,
It's
yeah.
really fun sound, but it's also.
Oh, here he goes. Oh. I mean, okay, it was all right, but then this guy I thought was maybe really good though. This first
Yeah,
guy.
I thought the first guy was the. He put more into it.
Okay, maybe it doesn't sound as much like a seagull as much as the other guy, but I think I don't care. It's his performance deserves the gold, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I take it back. He's the best one. I don't know why that guy didn't win, you know.
Here's the best one. Red green.
Anyway, Reggie Green. Did you say red green?
Red green, yeah.
Red green should have won on that one, I think, you know. Anyway, okay, yeah. Well, there's that.
And then yeah, I found something similar that happens in America.
Oh, duck competition.
So we can go for that one or more PSAs, whatever. I don't know how
let's
we're
do
doing for time.
PSAs. I'm afraid I hope that one doesn't get copyright flagged, you know. We'll see.
Okay. Hopefully not.
But maybe these PSAs feel safe to me. Should we go fire doors?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you kind of said that with some excitement in your breath.
This one really. Well, we'll watch it. I won't spoil anything.
Okay, so this one is got okay. So, whatever. Here we go. So it seems to be some sort of doctor's hospital, and someone's kind of has a cart of stuff that they're bringing into a room. Oh, that guy looked kind of familiar. The guy in a hospital, a guy's smoking.
Honestly, love, as if I haven't got enough to do. All these blooming doors to cope with.
Who is that woman? She seems familiar.
It says their names in the title.
Is that some sort of Vanessa Redgrave? Oh, Patsy Rollins. and Peter Cleo. It's like clear and seagull at the same time.
Like getting to Trip Point Charlie round these corridors.
You want to wedge 'em open, Ada. Hang about. I've got one here, haven't I? There you go.
Oh, Terry, you
All right, if people didn't understand what was going on, she's kind of saying, she's moving all the stuff around and kind of saying it's kind of hard and I wish these doors would stay open. And he said, oh, I got a wedge. And it's one of those little wooden triangular kind of wedges. And he stuck it in there. Yeah. Why he's smoking in a hospital, I can't fathom, That doesn't seem right.
That's a real 70s doctor.
Yeah, I guess so.
honestly, love, as if I haven't got enough to do. All these blooming doors to cope with. Like getting to Trip Point Charlie round these corridors.
You want to wedge 'em open, Ada. Hang about. I've got one here, haven't I? There you go.
Oh, Terry, you are a good boy. That's better.
Look at the way when he puts them in, he's got his face has got a oomph to it, like look at his face.
Terry, you are
Look what
boy.
I just fucking
That's
did.
Better. I'll remember you in my will. Ta-ta.
I remember you in my will. That's a foreshadow. She's gonna die, maybe. Well, she will. Everyone will die.
And the way she's the cut when she says bye as well, or ta-ta.
Oh, yeah, haven't I? There you go.
Oh, Terry, you are a good boy. That's better. I'll remember you in my will. Ta-ta.
She goes, "Oh, you're a good boy." That's kind of sexy in a way, She's calling him a good boy, She's a nurse calling him a good boy. Listen to that, Ta-ta.
Oh, Terry, you are a good boy. That's better. I'll remember you in my will. Ta-ta.
Old Ada's cracking on about them fire doors again. They ought to leave 'em open all the time. It's stupid, isn't it? You coming in?
Wait, what? What is he saying? So he's talking to some other guy, and he's saying, what is he saying exactly?
He's saying Ada's always complaining about those fire doors. They should just keep them open all the time. To his other doctor friend, I assume, who looks deathly ill.
Okay.
On about them fire doors again. They ought to leave 'em open all the time. It's stupid, isn't it?
Look how ill
The guy
that
just
guy
wipes
looks.
it. You know what's weird about that is that they decided to use a shot of that guy, the other guy, wiping his nose with his finger. I mean, they could pick so many takes of him reacting, but why one where he's wiping
He's
his
a doctor
nose?
as well.
All right. Is he a doctor? Are these doctors?
I think it's a hospital.
He's over here smoking.
Leave 'em open all the time. It's stupid.
I think they're just guys who hang. I think the guy who's smoking is just a guy who likes to hang out at hospitals.
He just hangs out
Yeah.
with his door stopper.
Doors again. They ought to leave 'em open all the time. It's stupid, isn't it? You coming in?
He doesn't care.
If there should be a fire where you work, the quickest way to make it spread is...
So his cigarette is causing a fire,
Mhm.
or whatever it was. It looked like a cigar or something. So somehow, some papers are near the ashtray, and then it's causing a fire.
If there should be a fire where you work, the quickest way to make it spread is to wedge open a fire door. Fire doors prevent fire spreading, and they're a barrier against suffocating fumes and smoke, giving you enough time to escape to safety. Never wedge open a fire door, never lock them shut. Fire doors can save lives. Yours maybe.
Oh, because she's gonna leave him. She didn't die, so. I
But
guess
we
he's-
don't see that guy again.
Right. Oh, she said, "I'll remember you in my will," and it was ironic because he's the one who died.
I think it's confirmed that he's died.
Look at this guy. First of all, this guy's a fireman, and he's this old. I mean, this guy looks like he's, 80 years old or something. I mean, all right, maybe 70s. I mean, I'm surprised he's still working.
Fire door, never lock them shut. Fire doors can save lives. Yours maybe.
She's just kind of happy a little bit, Tea? It's funny. She just got out of a tragic fire, and the guy goes, "You want some tea?"
Enough time to
He's a tea
escape to
boy.
safety. Never wedge open a fire door, never lock them shut. Fire doors can save lives. Yours maybe.
It's weird that she just had this
She's
kind of
like-
fire, and she kind of smiles, Why is she kind of happy? Like, it's just weird,
Can save lives.
She's at first skeptical, then she's happy,
Yours maybe.
And she
and then
said,
now she's then now she's thinking, wait, what? People died. Weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
That's interesting. We
I
could
just
do
like the
one more.
acting.
We would do one more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Blunders?
Yeah, these ones are pretty good. There's one very specific shot that I liked in these.
Oh, okay. Let's take a peek.
But all the Blunder ones, they're kind of just the same story.
It's a family called Blunders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Mrs. Blunders is the best one.
Is that right? Should I have done that? Well, we'll do that in the after show. Not after show.
Yeah.
Meet Mr. Blunders. Off to work?
Okay, first of all, Mr. Blunders looks very much like Mr. Hulo from the Jacques Tati movies.
Okay, I don't know.
Which, that character, Mr. Hulo, inspired Mr. Bean.
Okay. Yeah, this
Meet
is
Mr. Blunders.
Yeah, this is definitely this is Bean-esque. Mr. Magoo.
Off to work, and as usual, lots on his mind. The sort of chap you could bump into at any time.
I mean,
look, how Bean
whiz.
is that?
He just, yeah, I know, and he just, right, that's very Bean. He's got a small car like Bean, and he's also, he just backs out of his driveway extremely fast and almost hits another car.
Work, and as usual, lots on his mind. The sort of chap you could bump into at any time.
I don't know how she does it. I mean, how can anyone spend that amount of money? What does she do with it? Must be sending food.
So this guy's just he's just a hazardous kind of guy. I mean, he's just not paying attention to signs. He's Mr. Blunder it is. Yeah.
This is for her mother.
He's in his head complaining about his wife.
Oh, no. I just remembered her mother's coming this weekend.
Okay, so he drives into this gas station. And the guy's about to go pump him, there's an attendant about to pump his ass, and then he just drives off because he remembers something, and then he drives away. So the guy is all kind of
sad.
Well, he's a bit blue balled, isn't he?
Yeah,
he was out to pump him hard,
Yeah, he looks angry actually.
And he's kind of I didn't get to pump this guy.
No. I just remembered her mother's coming this weekend.
Blue ball.
I mean, women who need some. Do I say?
Yeah, he's just checking out some chick on the sidewalk or whatever. He almost gets into an accident from checking out this chick. What is she wearing, though? It's kind of an interesting outfit. She's got these thigh-high boots or something like that.
And then shorts?
Knee-high
riding
boots.
shorts?
Well, it's almost like she has stockings or leg warmers or something that are underneath the boots that go up further up the thigh. And then underneath that, she's wearing either tights or jeans that are tight.
You might meet Mr. Blunders on your way to the shops. And no matter how well you think you know the road, no matter how sensibly you drive, Mr. Blunders could be round the next corner. That's why you should always wear your seatbelt.
Here comes Blunders. My goodness. Whoa.
Even on the shortest trips.
Whoa, that is crazy. It looks like animation, though. Okay, so wait, the woman is the one who crashes in the phone booth, right?
Yeah.
So there's a woman kind of innocently driving, and then Blunders comes his way.
The wrong side of the road.
Wrong side of the road, right at her face, right at her head on. So she moves out of the way, and she
hits a phone book.
Hits a phone booth, and then it's this weird kind of stop motion animation kind of thing almost. It's frame by frame. It shows her hitting, feeling the impact of the hit, and then just sort of hunching over, getting kind of pushed over by the force. And then her nose now is pressed up against the window, and she's straining her face. And then boom, it goes through. That is a crazy cut.
Yeah,
it's interesting how it's.
I wonder how they did it.
Right? How did they do it? So then the next thing you know, the windshield is broken. Her head is coming out of the window, and it just
smashing through.
Even on the shortest trips, beware of the blunders. Clunk, click.
Wow. Those people aren't even
Half a
drunk,
star.
too.
They're just
really just irresponsible. Okay, well, hey, look, we're gonna meet Mrs. Blunder in the Unzipped. Okay,
That is
and
time.
if you want to meet Mrs. Blunder and also Billy Blunder, who I think is their son, you can join us with the Unzipped. You can go to patreon.com/Poundcast, and what are we gonna get? We're gonna watch some other stuff. Oh, we're gonna look at these
the Met Gala.
the Met Gala.
Looks.
Oh, I'm looking excited for that actually.
Mm-hmm. Men of the Met Gala.
Men of the Met Gala. So whatever the Met Gala is, okay, some event that takes place in the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
We're gonna learn together what it is,
and we're gonna see some crazy outfits. We'll describe them for the listeners, but if you want to watch the video, it's there on the Patreon. It'll be fun, and yeah, do that. Anyway, thank you to Jack Birch for your help behind the scenes.
Thank you.
And for your help in front of the scenes today.
Yeah. I will say quickly as well, I've been helping Doug out with videos on his Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
DougPound.Patreon. And it's like vlogs. There's one of us skateboarding. It's him making his signature salad, some video editing things, tutorials. So there's videos I've been helping him out with there. So on the Patreon.
Okay,
so go check those out.
Cool. Yeah, and anything else you want to plug?
That's it.
All right.
I'm all plugged up.
unlike Blunders, unlike Blunders, who could have got plugged if he didn't let the guy plug him. So yeah, I guess that's it. We'll see you over in the Unzipped. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on the Poundcast.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.